Good day, everybody. I am on my lunch break coming to you in my pajamas to just talk for a minute about one of these grand epiphanies I had. It wasn't like a really great grand epiphany, but I wanted to talk a little bit about it because, I think I get a lot of, I know other people are going through this too. Um, today when I woke up today, I had a kind of a challenging start because I woke up and I just really didn't feel good, just physically, just did not feel good. Felt just like kind of queasy, nauseous, almost like I hadn't had any sleep, but I did sleep, and I think maybe I just need to sleep a little better, eat a little better. I don't know. For whatever reason, I physically did not feel very good today. And I went to work and I was like, oh goodness, I hope I don't have to like leave work early. I don't like, I really don't like doing that. Um of, but anyway, I was kind of struggling. I was really struggling along and I was having like this really big, for the last couple of days I've been having this like kind of big struggle in my head about what's so wrong with me that I'm so miserable about this, that, or the. I've just been feeling crabby and miserable in my head. And suddenly, all at once, this sounds really silly, and I don't even know if I can explain it. I'm either overcomplicating it or oversimplifying it, but I just I was working and I was just kind of muddling through and was just suddenly I just had this realization that was like, I am unhappy. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm so unhappy and my life is so bad, and here, let me complain to you about the things I'm unhappy about. I mean, I just had a moment of compassion for myself and understanding that I was just plain feeling really unhappy about whatever was going on, about whatever the circumstances, about whatever's going on. I'm just not happy about it, and that's okay. We are forever in the pursuit of happiness and feeling better about things these days. And it was like a weight lifted off of me when I had this realization. I got a little weepy for a moment. I mean, I wasn't, I work by myself here. I wasn't like in front of people or anything. But I had this, I am just feeling unhappy moment. It was okay though. It felt like a relief. It felt like, okay, the problem, there is no problem. I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just not happy with the circumstances. That's all. It's not the end of the world. There was just a circumstance I wasn't happy with. I think we spend so much time trying to force ourselves to be happy. And, there's also an idea, and I say this to people a lot too, and I understand what people mean when they say this to me. It's like, well, you need to appreciate what you have and you need to be grateful for what you have. But I think there isn't, that's true. That is fundamentally always true. I don't think there's anything untrue about that. The problem with the idea of gratitude is that when you're in a bad place and somebody's telling you you need to be grateful for what you have, it doesn't make you appreciate what you have. I feel like, at least for me, my mind just starts feeling guilty that I'm not appreciating. You know, Sometimes it's okay to just feel bad about a circumstance. Sometimes it's okay to just say, you know what, I don't like what's going on. I objectively don't like this. And the way to appreciation and gratitude is not for me I've said this a number of times. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record. The way to gratitude for me right now is not trying to look at something I can't stand and try to make myself like it. I think that's the point I was trying to make. I'm constantly trying to just get out of my own head and get out of my feelings about things recently because in most areas I say all the time, I'm a very action oriented person, and in most areas of my life there just really hasn't been a clear and obvious action to take lately. there a clear and obvious next step has not been immediately in front of me. And I have felt very lost and frustrated because of that. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. Maybe this just isn't the time to jump up and be doing things, is all. Maybe this just isn't the time to jump up and do a bunch of stuff. And that's all the universe, as it were, is really trying to tell me. I don't want to be an unappreciative person. I get it. I think I'm generally a gracious, grateful person. I appreciate what we have. I appreciate that I have a roof over my head. I appreciate that my kids are here and they're healthy. It's not that I don't appreciate things. I'm just really tired of not knowing what to do and there being apparently nothing to do. For a long time, I was very, very focused on career stuff and getting a new job. And that didn't work out and didn't happen. And now that feels very vague and very nebulous to me. There were a couple of things that I felt like I had to do and I had to get done and I had to just suck it up and take care of them for a while. And then I go to actually do them and then I remember, oh yeah, those things are really vague and the pieces aren't all here right now. And there's sort of a reason I wasn't doing them. So anyway, I hope this isn't all vague. But, it's okay to just acknowledge that you're unhappy. I don't mean that to sound dramatic. I don't like hate my life. I don't know, maybe I do. I don't mean that to sound unappreciative or like I have no perspective or like I'm complaining. Some days I think just acknowledging that you're simply unhappy can be helpful. You have to know where you are before you can start, right? I think I was trying to tell myself, and I think today the thing was, I think I felt very relieved when I just sort of acknowledged that because I was trying to make myself be happy with just a set of circumstances. It doesn't matter what the things are. I was trying to make myself be happy with something that sucks. So that has been Pajama Lunch Chat for today. I don't think I have too much else to say about that. I will cheer up, I promise. I don't feel so unhappy now that I have allowed myself this moment of, I hate this. I think that's probably all I have for today. I hope if you are feeling unhappy or stressed out or obsessed about something that is going on in your life, I hope you allow yourself the space and dignity to just feel not okay about it. Just let yourself have that. It's okay to not feel okay about things. What is not okay is when we want to stay in the unhappiness and we want to just keep beating the drum of everything that's going wrong or it just isn't where we want it to be over and over and over again and we can't move past that. Sometimes though, you just have to start where you are. And I do feel better. So, boy, this has become an oddly vulnerable channel of mine. that's what's going on with me right now. Hopefully we'll have a more cheerful, fun video tomorrow. I don't know. I hope this isn't depressing. Is it? I don't know. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a really great day. I hope you're feeling happy.